yes, here we are. The penultimate event at the Ivory Sanctum. We face down, I believe, Xanthir the Plagued One is his name. I just rested here, so that should help out a whole lot. And then there's more. And then there's these guys. Oh my. Whatever will I do? The demons land on the rock with one heavy thud after another, the sounds merging into an unending barrage. More and more fiends appear around you. Many of them are twitching, convulsing, their heads rolling on their necks like they've been stunned. Their disgusting flesh bursts open before your eyes, and strange crystals grow from the wounds. They're on crystal meth. This is an Idra. How goes it, Crusader? Don't you feel a little out of your depth here? While you were wandering around the sanctum looking for the thing that makes the demons stronger, Xanthir the Plagued One gathered up all the fiends he could and performed a ritual on all of them. He was in haste and didn't take proper care, so a few of the demons died in the process. But it makes no difference. Even you with your power stand no chance against this army. I'm gonna fight till the end, lady. Of course you will. But your end is nearer than you think. The cultist's words are drowned out by the resounding call of a war horn. Dismay ripples through the demon host, and a moment later everything around you is filled with a blinding light. Tyrael!
I say to you, fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
What about my front? They're in front of me.
Of the inheritor here! Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time.
Betray us.
Ready, go down flat on your ass. See what damage that's doing. I was trying to get my flat on this. Is he stupid bitch? You can't. Is he stupid? Why is someone less stupid? That heal him?
This condition is irrational. Dedicate my body to science.
Begone, fiend! You won't survive me.
I hate you, I'm a stupid energy.
Surrender or else! Too late for a
What else we got here? Oh, the big fat dude fell last day, I can do it.
Pain is excruciating.
Down you go, you guts.
got your back.
The goddess protects us.
Oh, mountains of diamonds. Oh, it was like a long spear. A sharp stick was all he was fighting me with, and I was dying from it. How embarrassing is that? To the laboratory. Xanthir says, I have given you the gift of strength. Arise and fight in the name of the Scari of Baphomet, of whomever you please. I command you, defend my laboratory. Fools, feckless, useless morons, surrounded by idiots. What have I done to deserve this? What crime have I committed that the universe would punish me so? Mr. Swarm that walks? May I ask you a question in the interest of science? Aren't locusts generally afraid of sparrows? In your position, I would have thought it more sensible to turn into a flock of sparrows. Then you'd have to worry about cats. Don't care to comment? That's very true. That's why Mao killed all the sparrows. But the sparrows were what kept the locusts from eating the crops. And then all the crops died, and that's how they starved. Xanthir the Plagued One, you are the one who has been imbuing demons with powers never before seen on Galorion. I have come to stop you. The figure in hooded robe turns slowly around. Its face and hands are a writhing mass of locusts. If you listen closely, you can hear the rhythmic rasping of little feet and wings rubbing against each other. It is a nickname, the Plagued One. My students coined it as a way of showing their respect. I abhor it. You must know this and be trying to rile me, or you're an ignorant blatherskite flapping his gums. Xanthir falls silent momentarily, and the rustling of locusts under the cloak becomes even more prominent. Whichever it is, you can claim no superiority over my useless minions and the demons that inhabit my sanctum. I despise my idiot students who cannot even take a single step without an order from me. I despise demons. Self-satisfied imbeciles prefer to tear hunks of flesh from each other than to carry out my instructions. I despise the Scari of Baphomet for forcing me to work with them. I despise you, Vandal. You came into my laboratory, smashing up my specimens and interfering with my work. Away with you! Get out now!
Save the last one.
the wrong mongrel.
We need, we don't need. Defeated, Xanthir drops to his knees. For a few drawn-out seconds, all you can hear is the rustling focus shifting under his robe, the sound suddenly morphing to a rasping, unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a Vandal, my enemy and the enemy of my masters, would be the one to rid me of my excruciating servitude? You're an unforeseen, unknown quantity that has solved the impossible equation. Such an elegantly simple solution to all my problems. Laughter dies away as it came. Xanthir lifts his head, looks at you with a locust-sworn face. You have earned a reward. I know why you are here and what you seek. You destroyed my laboratory, stood in the way of science, and halted my demon transformation experiments. But I doubt you know the source of the Hydrian crystals necessary for the process. I will show you the path to the truth, Vandal. But first, you must answer two of my questions. Already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. Well, not necessarily. Ask your questions. What laboratory requires forcefully to cook the Stupidity and ignorance are the very top of the list of failings. I'm ashamed to have defeated such a weak man. So I'm going to give you the answer. I'm not feeling a sense of pride to obtain it so easily. You have wits enough to realize that it is no cause for pride, but friendless shame. Know this, I've been acquiring the Hydrian crystals from the Midnight Fane, trying deep under Dresden. What is it like to realize the enemy has all this time been concealed in the bowels of the Requiem Fortress? Don't bother answering this rhetorical question. Now let us finish this, Vandal. In my existence, and free me of the burden of carrying out the orders of my idiot masters, and offending my eyes with the sight of feckless followers. This attack from Dresden inside if they had access. This attack will reveal the secret and Midnight Fane Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed Derazan so much during the battle for Dresden, lost all courage, and I am sure you'll meet him in the fame, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughingstock. However, sooner or later he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside, more afraid of Discari than you. About these Hydrian crystals. Special keys that can, with proper handling and a tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was developed by the great Arlu Vorlish, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those that have undergone it are called mythic demons, where my powers truly deserve to be glorified in myth. And who are you, Xanthir? To answer your question, stay on my final transition to blissful oblivion. I'll answer you, but only my own curiosity. See what intrigues a lowly creature such as yourself. I'm a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, and transformed myself like a larvae becoming a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lords Baphomet and Discari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the world wound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Arielu Vorlish. It is all that is permissible for you to know. What's it like being a swarm? Possibly explain to someone is not the same exalted journey. Endless bliss, endless splendor, endless solitude. From the lower creatures, there is no one who can understand me now. You know about Jerebeth, troublesome gnat who thinks she herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but she doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter, Hapsamira. Jerebeth is known quantity and a negligible amount. Are you eager to die? Have you seen my underlings, my so-called students? What I ask you, can they hope to learn from me? Buffoons, that's what they are, a pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them, mindless fanatics and cultists. Idiots besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them, or use them as test subjects, because as soon as one dies, two more sprout in their place. And demons I am forced to work with, they are unable to follow even the simplest instructions. All their tiny minds can think of is how to chew one another to pieces. Darazan, Menego, Jerebeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I to work under these conditions? I am surrounded by utter morons. My ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths. Instead, I have been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I find myself dead-end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in this unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware my former masters could find me an exact retribution. I can hardly continue my work without my laboratory. You've given me a way out, Vandal, a place where only peace awaits me, where will I have no students or masters. Death, I am tired. You rail against your allies and stupid students, but you're the one who chose to work with them, aren't you? Why? Are there really so few forces in the world you could have aligned yourself with? Balderdash. Although there is a modicum of logic in your analysis, a narcissistic mania for self-aggrandizement achieved by placing myself in a milieu doomed to failure, perhaps there is even a subconscious desire to be in constant tension. If I were planning to continue my existence, I would add this idea to the list of interesting topics of rumination. How do the demon sentiment hide that from me? Your naivety is worth lingering in this world. A surprising, incomprehensible phenomenon I read on it to study under laboratory conditions. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there's a place where the abyss and the material plane meet. It's the Lady Arlu open one of the rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. That is where Nihydrian crystals are coming from. Rift leads to... I won't spoil the surprise, Vandal. You just love surprises after a while. Okay, you die now. Farewell, Vandal. I would thank you if I aided you any less than my master. May Baphomet and Discovery burn, may you burn with them. And with that... we turn off pussy mode. Oh, Grimoire! Oh boy. Soul Eaters sure are annoying.
I hope you appreciate this.
What do you got here? Touch of Mercy. Ironically enough. This will be felt becomes a critical hit on an already bleeding enemy whose hit points are below 80 and instantly kills them. Holy crap. Shame it's a two-hander, but... Diary of a student of the great Xanthir the Plagued One. Sure, let's give it a quick glean. The new guy and his bloody candle stopped me from sleeping again last night. He's trying to get to gripes with the ritual before the advanced students. We'll see how well he studies after I've chucked all the candles in the latrine. Yesterday we were loading crystals in the machine. Our teacher watched our every movement, and no wonder none of us have successfully performed the transformation ritual without his oversight. The new boy has opened his gob to say something to the Plagued One. Shut him up quick, I think, by sending one of his locusts under the boy's skin. There's no time for chit-chat when you're working with the Hydrian crystals. They're worth as much as diamonds, and they're delivered here straight from the abyss. Everything was going fine, except the person in charge of the ritual supplies turned out to be an idiot, like the ones before him. He forgot to do a quality check on our prime ingredient. Crystals can vary in quality, and the transformation requires flawed specimens. One time, some lumpen, dull-looking crystal found its way into the machine. Machine broke down, and the subject was blown to pieces. Plagued One was raging. Once he'd calmed down and kicked the surviving students out of the lab, we were down by 4. Pity we didn't lose more. I really should smother an extra few of them some night when I get the chance, but I'll get to that later. Sometimes I think what we're trying to do here is pointless. You have to actually be Xanthir Plagued One to remember all the details and nuances of transformation ritual. It's bad enough to have checked the crystals, never mind having to hold all your mind all the correct proportions and the minute calibrations of the machines. So far, not one of even the most advanced students has completed the transformation process successfully. The demons come out broken, mad, or lame. Maybe I should sneak in the Plagued One's study again and read through his papers, but find something and use his crib notes. He got caught, didn't he? Audie, Audie, Audie. I'm a little confused here, but okay. Off to a good start. I don't get replenished, oh no. Because they don't have a general. Great. Mm. Mm. Hand axe, battle axe, or great axe. First indicated, striking the mold over an axe. Mm. Buddy, you don't stand a chance. Goodbye. Someone on the road. I teleported here. Old autumn haze. Are you exhausted? See down the ground is neither than Thorn. He looks up at you in surprise. Commander, I was expecting to see you here. Guess my luck hasn't run out just yet. I ask for your help. Size amount of blood pooled by his legs. A belt is tied around one leg below his knee. That doesn't appear to have stopped bleeding. Survey the area. Thorn's strength has failed him at the worst possible time. He has stopped to rest in the middle of an open area where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction. Anyone approaching him to help will likewise be in danger. Is this the wound? It's a blow at a major artery, a lot of blood pulled in the ground. If one doesn't get help soon, he'll die. What are you doing here? After the death of Kaelissa, the cultist, I came here to hunt. I swore to track down her dark legacy and destroy it. To last apprentice to the page of her unholy writings. Chase was what brought me here. I found a whole den of her vile followers. I was wounded, now they're following the trail of my blood. It's been suspicious. Rises to his feet. Moments make it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a bruise. This is a shame. Just believe me, this would nothing more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates grant you an easy death. Not hiding his contempt, Thorn nods in the direction of the dark elves that appeared over the shadows. Laser Jar, demon worshipper? I did not seek this perverted alliance, yet it was inevitable. These extreme circumstances forced me to end your life. And Amora also sought your death, so joining forces was mutually beneficial. Things were different. I would be the first to rise up against her, but it just so happens that you have suddenly become a greater threat to my nation than she is. I just my head of Kaelissa. I would have preferred not to involve you in this matter, to put her to death myself, then I wouldn't have to kill you as well. After my first clash with Kalissa, I realized I didn't have the strength. Thus, I decided to use you instead, and provided some motivation. I set up skirmishes, the drow, so that my words would seem more plausible. And I was able to save you, but do not think I am proud of it. Who do you really serve? Serve my people, no one else. Being an elf is not just a privilege, it's an obligation. I bear with honor, no matter how heavily it may around me at times. Pay for your deceptions. Sorry for having to do this. Believe me, I take no pleasure in carrying out this order. Circumstances are stronger than our desires.
Save the last one for me.
Thirty-one seconds of less left, believe it or not.
With all your might!
Wide open!
We can do it! Fall!
Hate usage. Oh.
You won't survive me.
This pain is excruciating. Am I at my limit? So this is how it feels.
Forwards!
Surrender, or else! I'll remove this obstacle.
Even in the face of death, Thorn maintains his melancholic tranquility. He knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threads of nobility that weave my race into a single glorious nation. At least I do not die in vain. Whose orders are you following? I think since I'm at death's door revealed the secrets of my superiors are mistaken. I and others like me. I would make our hearts stop beating before any treacherous words can spill from our mouths. Remain loyal till the end. R.I.P., buddy. Before he closes his eyes and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving, the fingers that wrap his weapon go limp.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
As the voice of the majestic angel rings out for those hushed streets of Dresden, hears words from afar. I can seal it right under our noses. Without Xanthir's notes, that incarnation of corruption, even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. For the Herald of Inheritor can rid us of this scourge. It is impossible, righteous one. I cannot do it alone, but wait. Steps of one who brings hope. Greetings, champion. We meet again. Valiant Irabeth and I have been discussing a new calamity that's befallen us, specifically this. Some of the stones. The Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret directly beneath Dresden. In the bowels of the earth there lies one more bastion of the demons. The Midnight Fane, a repository of a mighty rift, the spawn of the abyss shoveled to glory on. Entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier that is accessible only to demons. So this is where Minigo fled to, and where all the demons in the city have been coming from. We pass right through the barrier freely, but we can't. It doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. So much worse than that. The barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through will trigger a magical explosion. I could protect you and the city from it. Even my powers will be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. This is what disturbs me most. We cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack into the Sacred Heart of the Crusade. Must be a way to get through. Doubtless there should be, only the gods are all powerful. The deeds of all their forces can be counteracted. I think you should continue the crusade, making sure to carefully investigate all demonic and cultist activity. Sooner or later we will learn how to breach the barrier without triggering an explosion. Till then, I shall stand watch here and safeguard the city's peace. This is all you can do to help you currently, champion. Is there anything else you wish to ask of me? Or anything about Plur's Fall? Not yet. My heavenly mistress does not answer my call. She is clearly occupied with other matters and concerns. So far, I have learned nothing of use from my fellow angels, but they are seeking knowledge of the Echo and where he takes his victims. I still have hope we can save his victim. However, this matter cannot be permitted to overshadow the importance of the crusade. No matter how personal it may be for you and me, stopping the demons is our main goal. Tracking down the Echo and saving our ally, alas, is not. Okay, man. Thanks for the chat. Commander, please forgive the sudden visit. Anivia sent a messenger for me asking me to come immediately. There she is. Greetings, Commander, revered cleric. A muscular black-skinned man wearing a Hell Knight's armor is walking next to Anivia. Despite the difference in height, he is obviously nervous around a delicate woman. Looking around, he is biting his lip. Allow me to introduce Hell Knight, Ambassador of the Order of Nail, Trevor Vanek. Salutes. Greetings on behalf of the Order. Forgive me, I can't stay. Duty calls. I've been pressing errand from headquarters. Yes, it's very urgent. Sosiel is silent. Lips pressed together, he doesn't move, not even to breathe, seemingly. The cleric is staring at the visitor. So your name is Trevor Vanek. That's right. Serve the cause of the crusade. Must be true, we have to take our guest's word for it. He has no documents or insignia confirming his identity. What? What are you getting at? Nothing at all. We're happy to welcome you to Dresden, Trevor Vanek. Enough. Sosiel lunges at the guest, his face distorted with emotion. You suspect the cleric's about to throw a punch, but his clenched fist remains lowered. Who are you? How dare you call yourself by that name? Who, me? I'm not a scoundrel. People are always bad-mouthing us. There is a saying, the credit won by a lie is only lasts till the truth comes out. Randy could say proud knight. I won't put up with slander. So you're an imposter. Hey, no, it's not true, I swear. Sosiel is this Trevor? Of course not, but how does he know that name, and why is he wearing black armor? Why do these words? It drops to a whisper, and you don't hear the end of the phrase. And maybe who is this? Great question, I have no idea. My guys clocked him when we were trying to threaten a merchant with so-called order and get a horse for free. And he gave a familiar name, so I decided to organize a face-to-face for the Long-Lost Brothers. You know it wasn't Trevor right from the off. You saw Trevor when he served in Kennebrus. Of course, but I hoped meeting you would make him drop back pretense and crack. Put him behind bars. What the... Where did he come from? And did you hear what he said about the truth and lies? The credit won by a lie only lasts until the truth comes out. That is what they say in Andoran. I used to say it often. Of course, one proverb doesn't prove anything, but I feel like that imposter knows my brother. Oh, Shelon, what's going on? Commander, please, we have to interrogate him. Treachery. Word 8 reports that a crime has been committed in the Citadel a few days ago with the night patrol officer. Ayakim Kalor did not turn up for guard duty. Unsuccessful search for him ensued, then suggested that Kalor secretly left Dresden and deserted. Circumstances vanishing man investigation. Well, I agree. Buried in rubble, Ayakim Kalor's body was found at the walls of Dresden. The nature of the wounds leaves no doubt he was stabbed by a man or someone similar in appearance and build, rather than mauled by a demon. Examination of the corpse in the area has revealed that Kalor turned up to the crime site on his own volition. He suffered a penetrating wound to the chest, which made him unconscious before being finished off. Attempt at hiding the body seemed negligent. The interrogator concluded that the murder was in no hurry and mastered the appropriate skills, so must have let the body be discovered intentionally. You've never seen Sosiel like this. The usually calm, friendly cleric of the goddess of beauty is furious. He is shaking the impostor, holding him by the collar with both hands. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak! Speak, you scum! Brother, huh? Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man, give me a dozen lashes. Blood drains from Sosiel's face. His fingers unclench, and he recoils away from the bearers. Sosiel, what's wrong with you? Like a bad dream or an evil fey joke? Please help me make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? My name's Graham. Haberdar knows my last name. Get all written down, but it's above our rank to know our lineage. Connected to Hell Knights. What's my connection? I served them. Well, I used to. I was a soldier. The Order of the Nail. Extirpators Chapel, dead them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and I got the chance. I just ran. I do not name for Vermanic. I was his valet for a year. Polished his black armor, tightened his straps. I was drudged all in all. He's evil, that Trevor, a devil of a man. And be punished so many times, a whip for every slip. That's what he'd always say, a whip for every slip. You're lying, scum, I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, all right. He uses bear's teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see if your back gets the message. That's not true. It can't be. Are we going in India caught you? Wouldn't you like to know? I thought I'd go to Mendev, sell the armor, and use the money to keep going. Didn't matter where. Maybe to the River Kingdoms, maybe to Varisia. I don't care, just as long as it's away from demons and demon fighters. Where's Trevor now? With the other Knights of the Pike. I hope they whipped him good for losing his armor. What cleric? Haven't they seen your brother for a long time? Give him the map. I'll show you where their camp was when I escaped. They probably haven't gone far. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please, we need to go there and find out for ourselves. Tell me about the extirpators. Talk about their scum, just like the rest of the Black Cloud brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got hired by them? Maybe they had hoped they'd knight him, or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail, Extirpators chapter. They mostly hunt monsters. You know, dragons, other beasts, study them, stuff them. They didn't tell me what they were doing in the World Wound. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beasts who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turn into freaks. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. If you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own, not to mention us. In the year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. Wanted to live too much. Let's go, Sosiel. Is it too late for a fireball?
I'm a fireball.
Alright, yeah. I believe I would, yes. Sultan.
The heartbeat quickens.
Dare you. Legs off, so you never go wandering other people's caves again. Actually speaks pretty well for a giant.
We won't falter!
Retreat is not an option.
Into the fray!
That's how you hit them!
win this war.
Waiting. Boom.
Let me draw the first blood.
How's the spine breaker? Oh boy.
Strike with all your might!
No glory without risk!
Kneel before him!
I'm done!
We can do it!
This will leave a bruise.
The world has suffered enough.
Bounty of goodness. These pastata yummy. Nature's choler? Critical hit or kills an enemy at 15-foot plus passive fortitude. Saving throw or will suffer piercing damage. Little bugs are awakened. Leave the rotten creek. Neat. Well, folks, I guess that's all I have within me for now. I'll thank you for watching, and I hope you follow my progress on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter again. Yes. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.